So this is actually one of the most wild things I've ever seen happen in nature. No idea this was going on. And don't worry, this bird is not being eaten alive. That's not what's happening, okay? This is a process called anting. And what this hornbill is doing is it purposely sits on top of anthills just so that they could like crawl all over it. And it's like cleaning parasites. It's like feather maintenance. It's like the barber shop. Like he just sat on the anthill. He's like, yeah, get me up right here, trim me up, I want it short right here, long right here. You know what I mean? Like it's a vibe. Like he's having a spa day. And what's crazy is besides like cleaning the parasites and feather maintenance, one of the benefits is believed to be self-stimulation. That's the weirdest one. That means if the bird has no parasites or if the feathers are fine, it still does this anting process just to be like, oh, yeah, yeah, get up in there, ants. Get up in there, ants. Like it's really just getting messed up, getting stimulated, however that is. I don't know if it's feeling high, if it's about to bust. I don't know what kind of stimulation. Maybe it's just free thinking and just thinking about the universe. I'm a hornbill, like where am I on the animal chain? Who eats me? Who do I eat? Like maybe it's getting existential. But yeah, self-stimulation is definitely the weirdest part of this. And the other weird part of it is just letting ants just do whatever. What happens? Does he flap his wings to get them off, or does he just leave and some of the ants just take off to the sky? One of the ants is doing overtime deep in them feathers, and then before he knows it, it's soaring across the ocean, and it's just like, because ants are very grounded, to the point where they just live in the ground. Most ants don't fly, except for the ones that fly, So to be a grounded ant flying across the sky on a hornbill just because you was giving him a taper in the back is a crazy story. And I know a couple ants done experienced what it's like from an aerial view, and then they fall off. If a ant falls from that height, I wonder if it even gets crushed. How like bugs don't be getting fall damage. They just, all right, I don't know if they're too light to really smash against the floor, but a lot of thoughts. This brings a lot of wild, cartoony thoughts to mind.